Tuesday, the 7th of June, and we're looking at the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract. It is 9:50, so the market's only been open for 20 minutes for the New York session. We traded up a lot last night, as you can see in the overnight session here. We traded all the way up to 2116 and a quarter. Okay, so we've taken out those all-time highs yesterday, and then we continued to move higher last night in the Globex trading session and took out those highs by almost over 10 points. Okay, so this is the high. We opened up on this vertical bar right 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I am long right here at 11 3/4. I'm really anticipating the market coming back and trying to retest the overnight high of 16 1/4. Okay, at some point. Okay, so I'm taking a stab right in here that we're going to try to rally up. Okay, now if the market comes back down and tests the low and maybe moves a little lower, I'm going to watch it real closely to see if we get a bounce at that level as well. So I'm going to be patient with this one, and I'm going to record this entire trade and see what we get here. Okay, again, if you've got any questions, let me know, and I will be back as things pick up a little here. So far though, let's just take a look at first half hour. Let's see. Alright, I am back, and we are getting the move that I anticipated. So we're up a couple points here, and I'm going to look to get out of just one of them. Alright, let's look at, go 13.5 on one, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, nice. Alright, so the market came up to 13.5. Again, remember we bought this at 11 3/4, made just under 2 points. Now we're going to go to pretty much even on this trade. Okay, even. Look to see if we can get a little bigger move to the upside. So 11 3/4 would be the sell. Alright, so it's an even right now to see if we can push a bit higher. Okay. Alright, I'm back, and I'm going to go ahead and move that stop up from 11 3/4 to 12 3. Yeah, look at this. Already 12 3/4. We're going to reverse a little bit here. We're going to go up to 12 1/4, lock in just something here. Get rid of that one. Alright, maybe I did the wrong thing. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, there we go. 12 1/4. Erase that one. Lock in a little something. The market ran all the way up to 14 1/4. Alright, 14 1/4. We're at 12 1/4. Locking in 50 cents on the last one. Let's take a look at first half hour. You know what? First half hour breakout made money, and I totally forgot about that because I was in this trade. Let's take a look at this a little closer. First half hour breakout, and the last video that you learned in the series that I've been putting out this week. We are, okay, 10 o'clock was right here, which means the first half hour high, let's see, was right here, right? So the first half hour breakout should have been 13 1/4, right? Would have gotten filled right there, 13 1/4. We went all the way up to 14 1/4. So it gave us a point. Would have given us a point. If you would have been able to get filled right here, actually, probably would not have gotten filled. So we've got our resting sell stop at 12 1/4 right now. Any way you cut it, we will come out about $100 ahead, starting off trading two contracts. Alright, I am back. I'm going to take this out, and I'm actually looking to go short at 13 1/4. Let's see if I can short this at 13 1/4.
Order filled.
Alright, so now I'm short. So look at this. What we're doing here, because I think, actually, yes, the market. Alright, so I'll scale up. If we can move a bit higher, I'm looking to get short, even at a higher price. So what I did was I took off the remaining portion of the long trade, and now I'm short, thinking this market's coming back down. All right, let's see if we can get a move back down here. All right, I am back, and the market's pushing a bit higher. So we'll see if we get that test of last night's high right up in here. That's what we're looking for. Looking for the market to maybe move a little higher, and then we'll short it again. All right, I am back, and I definitely made a mistake. I was trading my other account. I scaled up to 15. I was short at 15 and short from where I am here in TradeStation. So, and I took some profits there already, and I didn't add on to this position in this account, in the TradeStation account. So I do apologize. I traded my Interactive Broker account, was short at 15, short at 13.5, just like in this account. I took some profits off at 12 3/4 on the other account from the 15 and the 13.5. So this one, yeah, I screwed up a little bit. Now I'm at even. I should have been scaling it up in here. What did I say? I was looking for that 16.25 to be tested. The market went to 15.5. Got close enough where I shorted it in my other account. Now we're coming back up a little bit. My bad. But if we're able to pop up here in the next 3 to 5 minutes to 14.5, 15, I'll look to short it again. All right, I am back. Market is bounced, and I am looking to short this at 21.15 1/4. Okay, I'm already short from 13 3/4. I'm looking to short it again. If we can pop up to 15 1/4, we'll see. All right, I am back, and boy, I'm looking for this market to roll over a bit. Hasn't really done it. We've got potential short-term double top here, so I'm looking for the market to come down a bit further. I was hoping by seeing the market penetrate down through these lows that we would have gotten a bigger move. These lows right in here, right? Looks like we failed up in here, right? We've broken down through these lows, but we have not been able to close down through it. So this is a number I'm looking at, and these are a number right here, okay? So we've got the highs. You see the highs there. So these are the levels in which I'm watching. But of course, the first level being these lows right in here. We need to see a close below these lows. Then the next target for the market to try to break would be this low right here. Okay? Now again, this is the low of the day, high of the day. And if we take it a step further and draw our just general fibs from today's low to high, let's just take a look at what would normally be a normal reaction, which would be 38.2% retracement down to here. I would expect. Okay, so we'll watch it closely. Again, we're at all-time highs. I mean, last night 16 1/4. So what have we done? Okay. We've pretty much tested the overnight highs like I was anticipating earlier, right? We were looking for the market to retest the highs. So we tested the highs, we took them out by 1/4 point here, and we failed so far. But if this market is not able to come down and we pop up through those highs, we may go a lot higher. So we're watching this closely. All right, I am back, and the market's finally rolling over like I thought it would. Took forever. Should have been shorting up here again. But so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take 2 off, leave 1 on, and see if we can drop a bit further. So I'm going to look to take it off at 2 at 14. See if I can get filled at 14 even.
Orders filled.
That was a mistake. All right, I meant to do 14. It was 14 1/4. So let's see. Where are we in terms of the fibs of the entire up move? All right, there we go. I got 1 more contract left. I'm short, right? Still short 1 contract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop down to above to 14 3/4. All right. 14 3/4, right there, above, not the current 3-minute bars high, but the prior 3-minute bars high, 14.5, that's the high. So I'm going to be right above that. So if we keep moving lower, that's fine. We'll continually bring it down. Right now, we are at the 50% retracement of the entire day's up move. See that? 50% from today's low to today's high, right? 50%. We're right there. So if we're able to, if we can close down below the 50, we're probably going to get down to the 61, right? And if we're able to break down through the 61, then we could possibly reverse 100% of today's up move. We'll see. So we're short one. And we'll see, we'll write it down as far as it'll allow us to, so let's just see. Alright, I am back, and the market has broken down big time, right? You can see this market drop. I'm still short one contract. We're up up 4 points on that one contract. So let's go ahead and move this down. I'm going to actually move it down to above the 13 high to 13 and a quarter. So let's grab this and go 13 and a quarter. See how that drops in right there, right there. 13 and a quarter. I want to wait. I want to see this bar close here. And if this bar, the current bar that we're on, takes out the prior bar's low and then closes lower, I will actually take this buy stop and I'll move it down even further. So look at, we have broken. Look at me. Let me back this up a little bit. We have broken down through the 38.50 and the 60 of the prior uptrend, right? We've broken down through all three of these levels. We've closed below the 60, which tells me the market probably wants to, remember, this is an all-time high right now. Market's given way. It wasn't able to sustain those levels, and we are coming back to the breakout area, right? We broke out yesterday, what, between 205, 2105 and a quarter to 2106 was the all-time high before. I would expect that level initially to provide support on the way down, but we're still a ways from that level, about 6 points from that level. Let's take a look. Is it possible to get to that level today? Absolutely. It is, what time is it? 3:43, so we still have a ways to trade today, a ways for the market to stay open. This is the low of the day right down here. Alright, so we're going to take this off. Look at this market. Low of the day. Low of the day is 2109 and a quarter. Okay, so we're only a point and a half from that low. Right? Like I said earlier, if the market breaks down through that 60, we're probably going to reverse the trend 100%, or we have a greater likelihood of doing that, and that's exactly what we're doing. Look at this. Alright, so I'm going to take that buy stop and I'm going to move it down considerably now. Let's see, 13. We're at 13 and a quarter. I'm gonna go 12 and a quarter now. $12 and a quarter right there. 12 and a quarter right in the middle. All right. I will be back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move that down to 11 and 3/4 now. Right above these highs right here. Let's see. Right above those highs. Let's see, it is 11 minutes to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so we've still got about 21 minutes before the market closes. Let's see if we get a pop to the upside. If we're able to make it up through these highs of 11 and a half, then I think we could pop to probably 13-ish. But we'll see. I'm still sitting at 11 and 3/4. Okay, which is above this high here and above these three highs here. Alright, this high here is a quarter. This high here is a half. We're above both. So if this market's able to break up through this high and these highs, I don't want it anymore. And it'll be a good trade. Either way. So we'll see if it drops out, moves further lower, further to the downside, or if it pops up. So we're protected both ways, and regardless, we make money. Alright, I was taken out of that trade, and good trade. So as you can see here, again, just trading two lot. Well, we had three, and then one, right? We took two off, we had one, we trailed it. We made $337.50. not too bad. Trading a real small account, trading onesies and twosies, and okay, we put a third one on here. Okay, so that was a good trade. Hope you learned a little something from it. Have a great evening. I'll be back with you tomorrow.